ProductLift is the world's most flexible prioritization, roadmap and changelog tool. You can use it to upvote features, define a roadmap and present product updates. In this video I will explain you the basics. When you open your portal as an administrator, the first page that you will get is your dashboard. On your dashboard you can get a quick glance on what's happened in the last few days on your portal. You can see a quick glance on the total number of ideas and votes, etc. You can get a visual activity of all the things that have been done. And you get the activity stream, which contains all of the activity that has been done on your portal. What you can see at the top are the different tabs that are available in your board, in your portal. In this case, we have set up a roadmap, updates, wishlist, declined, and new. You can easily change or add or remove any tabs that you would like. So it's fully flexible to however many roadmaps, update boards, wish lists, or whatever things you want to add. You can easily add them on your portal. And I will go through them one by one. But first I want to explain you what these different tabs actually are. So if you go to the roadmap, you can see that there are a number of ideas mentioned here on this specific page. When you go to updates, you can also see something similar, but you now have more of a changelog view on them. And the last page is the wish list, which you can use to upvote specific feedback. Each of these pages you can edit yourself very easily. So for example, these are the wish list settings. You can set your page title, description, menu title, etc. You can also define how you want the post or ideas to show. For example, you want to have a changelog view, cards grid, Kanban, which is the first one, which is the roadmap one, or a grouped card. Next to that, you can define the sorting, A to Z on title, or the number of votes, whatever you like. You can display if you want to show the categories or not, and also what kind of active items you want to show on your post. Do you want to show a short description, the number of comments, the number of people that have been voted on it, etc. And you can also hide a specific tab if you desire to not show them to your users. Next to that, each tab contains a couple of statuses. And each post or idea on your portal is connected to a status. And this is how things fall together. So for example, on this example here, we have two statuses. And if an idea is in one of those two statuses, they will be shown on the wishlist page. And then it shows like this. Now let's go to the settings. All of your settings are in the Customize menu. Here you can adjust all of the things that you want to adjust for your portal. So let's go to the portal info and domain. Here you can set your name of the portal, you can set your domain name, and you can choose whichever domain you like. But if you want to have a custom domain, which is applicable here, you need to contact customer service so that we can set up an SSL certificate to encrypt the connection. But everything is possible basically. You can define the language, which language you want to have on your portal. There is one language for the whole portal so that everybody speaks and understands the same language, but you can define it. So users can see the pages that you have in German or in Portuguese or any language that you desire. Then let's go to the posting settings. Here you can also set a couple of things. This is the introduction message above your idea form. Here you can, for example, welcome feedback, but also you can define some ground rules, whatever you like, and people see it when they want to add an idea or give feedback on your portal. You can also define, okay, should people allow or are required to set a category, and this is a message after a successful creation of feedback on your portal. Quickly go to branding. So here you can see all of the things that are possible to brand. So you can upload your custom logo, you can remove your portal name if you desire, you can set custom branding for a number of things, and you can also add custom CSS clauses, which will be implemented in the total portal. So basically this allows you to adjust everything that you desire. Last step is security. There are a couple of things possible here. You can make your portal private. You can require user acceptance. So when a user is trying to create an account, an administrator needs to accept it. And you can require or not the email verification for any users. So how do you get people actually towards your portal, right? Here we have the people page. You can view all the people in your portal. You can also invite new people like users or administrators. So if you go to the users, here you can easily see, you can type in the email address, you can type in the name, and you can invite as many people as you would like. You can add multiple rows, you can import it from a file, and you can directly invite your customers to the portal very easily. Or you can send them your portal link, which is also mentioned here, or we have a standard email example that you can use to send it yourself. If you want the portal itself to send your customers an email, you can also adjust the invitation text itself. And here you have a couple of flexible positions in the text that the users are getting. Or you can also say, okay, no, I don't want to send out any emails, but you can still use the user to, for example, vote on behalf. Now let's say that you got an email from a customer requesting some specific feedback from your product. So he said, okay, can you add this specific feature? There are two ways to go, two ways to deal with this. One way is that you say, okay, hey, here's the link to our feedback portal. You can provide any feedback there, or you can add the feedback for them. So let's do it like that. We click on feedback, and here we can type in a title and description of the ID that we have. So let's just make it simple. Example idea and hi. All right. Then let's select a category. So I think this is a feature. We can upload any additional image if you would like, and now can create it. So apparently the portal thinks there are a couple of ones that are a little bit similar, but we believe no, okay, ours a little bit different, so let's just create it. And now it's actually done. So here you see the success message that we have set up earlier, and the portal is giving a big thank you to the person that has been added their feedback. So let's just view the post. This is actually how it looks like. So here you can see the description that we added, the title that we gave it, and you see that we have one vote. It's actually me. And you can easily see all of the people that have been voted on this idea. As an administrator, you can easily see that, and you have a big overview of everything that's happening on this feature. So let's say we want to vote on behalf of somebody else. Let's say somebody else also gave this feedback. You can just use this feature, type in the email of the person and or the name, and it will automatically pop up, and you can vote for them. There are also a couple of additional things possible. So let's say somebody just give me a call, or we find somebody on Twitter that said, okay, hey, I also want to have this idea. So you can just say something like this. So let's say this is the page to Twitter, and you can easily see the reference to that page. If there is an update on this idea, you can easily track all of the references that are related to this idea, and then go along to those Twitter posts or Facebook messages, or give the customers a call back to see what has been done with their feedback. And you can also define additional categories or remove the one that we assigned earlier. Now each person on your portal has their own profile page, and on this profile page they can actually see all of the stuff they've actually voted on or created. So you can just see my posts, and here you can see, well, I'm the administrator, so I created quite a lot, but here you can see all of the ideas that I have been creating, and you can also see all of the stuff that was a little bit more to the bottom. You can also see the items that I am following. So sometimes, and applicable probably for most users, they have not created the idea, but they are following it because they have liked it. And these are the ones that I'm actually following today. As an administrator, it is also possible to add some additional internal comments. on your idea. So if we go back to the example idea that we have, here you can find the internal comments just here. And here you can say, hey, how do we and this is something that your team is going to see. Only the administrators with each other can actually view this, and as a user you don't see it. You can see this right dot that there is an additional comment on this post. Now let's say we want to put this item towards our roadmap, right? So this is important because we have a roadmap. Let's go through it. Our roadmap here is set up with now, next, and later. It's actually very easy to change it however you like. So you can just edit now, make it different. You can say, okay, we want to make a roadmap for each month, each week, each year, or whatever. And you can easily drag and drop ideas to the different categories. You can also change the order in which they present, or you can automatically order them if whatever you like. Let's say we want to move the idea that we just created towards the roadmap. As I said earlier, each idea and each tab is connected with a status. So currently it's in status new, and let's move it to the roadmap, which you can see here, and you can automatically say, okay, which section do we want to edit? Now, let's say now, and we can directly, with this status change, inform the voters on this post. So you can say, hey, let's send them a status update email. It can be a personalized email, and then also referring them to the portal itself, to the specific post. And you can also directly add a comment to this post itself. Very easy, and then everybody can immediately see what has been happening. So let's just say something here. Let's not send a status update email because it will only go to me. Now you can see we are on the status roadmap, and I've changed it to the status roadmap, right? So that's super clear. And when I go here now, you see the example idea is displayed on your roadmap in the now column. But let's say we don't actually know, right? So you have so many ideas and so many feedback that you need to prioritize. But how do you prioritize which? Here's also a function for in ProductLift, which is the prioritization matrix. So let's say we are looking at the gathering votes. And here you can see a summary, a graphical image about your about the different posts, about the different feedback in your portal. And you can define your own information. So for example, this item has a customer value of 15, basically meaning 15 votes. And we can define the technical investment needed for it. If you want, you can use this t-shirt sizing, but you can also change it. You can also use a monetary value or other things. So what I said, we are using technical investment on this portal, and we are using it with t-shirt sizing. Monetary value is also possible. And if we want, we can also add the business value. So maybe if we deliver one feature, we will get more sales or something like that. So you can also add a specific business value to it. And then your graph is changing with more information towards it. So let's say we don't change it right now, but what you see in this graph is basically that the more to the right, the things get better. So basically, if we look at this graph, maybe this item or probably this one is better. It is not a lot of technical investment, but there is a lot of people that actually like this. So if we have ideas in this area, we would typically start with that and then continue building them actually, because we cannot build everything at the same time. So we need to prioritize the work that we're going to do. Now, let's say we are ready, right? The idea, people have been voting on it. We have built it. It was on the roadmap. We are done. So let's just change the status. And we say it is now available. Again, we can immediately send an update email to everybody. We can add a comment, whatever we want. But in this case, let's not do anything that. just change the status, and now it's now available. You can see also it now moved to the update tab, and here it is. And you can see our, well, kind of ugly explanation is still here. If we want, we can make this a bit nicer and say, hey, we can add the comment, and now we can tag the comment for the changelog. You can also move it, pin it to the top, but let's just not do that. And if we go now to the updates tab, you can see, hey, this idea, example ID is now ready, which was our comment, but it's also displayed on our changelog. And I think this is a great way, because you typically also see, for example, here, you typically have a feature request, right? Agency management panel, whatever. And you get a more detailed answer with a lot of more information, how can you set it up, all of those stuff. And all of the people that have been voting on this specific post or idea, it's important for them to know, but it's also something that you want to show on your changelog. So this way you can do it actually both. And you can easily have comments with people, conversations, lots of things. So I think this is a great way to easily combine those kinds of activities. So this was a short summary of some of the key functionalities in ProductLift. There are many more things possible. We also are in developing and improving the dashboard together with our actual users. So I would say let's just start, create a free trial account. You can do whatever you want. And let us know if you have any feedback, comments, or things that we should prioritize for you. And we definitely will do that. And we also have our roadmap ourselves, right? So you can actually go there and see what are the things that are popping up and actually give your feedback directly here. We are happy to see it. All right, thanks and see you later.